Hey guys, and welcome to the first weekly showcase, as we are calling it. This is the first time we are doing it, and today I have with me Kiran, who was part of the Cred challenge, which was around finding an X factor or a feature X, so to speak, to improve Cred and increase engagement. But before we get into that, I'd like to introduce you to Kiran, and who was the runner-up from the challenge. Hey, hi Kiran, how are you?
Yeah. Hi, Akshay. I'm good. How are you?
So your name is
Hi,
Kiran
everyone.
Yeah, your name is Kiran
Parvathaneni. Yeah. Parvathaneni.
Parvathaneni. Okay, all right. Chalo, now I get it right because every time I'm typing on LinkedIn to tag you, it's like Parvathaneni. Anyway, that's great.
But I know.
Yeah. Okay. So where are you
Okay.
from, Kiran?
Okay.
What do you do? We would
So
love to
I'm
know
from
a little
Hyderabad.
about.
I've been working in Noida for last 3 years. I'm a
Okay.
pre-sales consultant at HCL.
Okay.
So we help companies as in I'm in the industry of ISVs, independent software vendors and online companies. So
Okay.
HCL provides these product engineering services for these companies.
Right.
So what I do is the pre-sales part of it. Yeah.
Okay. And you're interested in UX hack in these challenges and in Cred because this is the product we're talking about.
One of
How does that
there's a
align?
product manager from our office who had shared like one of your, I think, previous challenges. He had shared,
Right.
he said, look at it and all on
Okay.
LinkedIn. So that's how I
Okay.
got to know about UX hack.
Okay.
So I watched a couple of them. I mean, I was just a silent spectator, sort of
That's
the
okay.
challenges, I saw the solutions and all.
That's
Then I
okay.
thought, let me participate.
Yeah.
So I got into it. So
Yeah.
previously, before my MBA, I was a web application developer. So I have a little knowledge about how products are made, how what's the UI UX and what's the whole user flow and all of it. So I thought let us give it a try.
You give it a good try because I remember the first interaction, so to speak, was with a blitz challenge for our own challenge. Yeah, this was in January, I
Yes,
think.
yes, yes. Actually, that was easy because my work was on web application, right? So
Fair enough, because those suggestions are actually there right now on the site. So that's a great thing, and I think we kind of like what you did there, and also the format. Actually, we'll come to that. The challenge. Okay, so to speak about the challenge, I think I can show you what the challenge was for those who weren't aware of what this challenge is. So basically, what you're trying to do is, all of you guys must be aware of Cred and how successful it has been in terms of capturing that credit card space. But we felt that there is more that can be done given the nature of the product and beautiful design, etc. We felt that in terms of engaging, the product kind of did not match up to that. Engagement piece wasn't there, and we wanted to find out what could be done. In fact, a lot of interest came through for this challenge, maybe because it is in the fintech space, and that this happened, I think, 1.5 months back. So that was what we were trying to do, and this is the challenge whereby we are trying to ask our users. They've launched something like Win, lending, etc. etc. They've launched these features, but we still felt they were transactional. There were a few things which are related to games, which we didn't think fitted in with what Cred stands for. So we put that as a challenge, basically to find a feature X so that you can drive engagement. And when we said drive engagement, one specific point was by not just a random engagement feature, but a feature which utilize something within Cred, right? That was the main crux. So when we said that drive engagement, you can do, just show videos, etc. But that was not the point. The point was how you could use Cred coins and drive engagement. So that is where Kiran came in. He was a runner-up from the challenge. And Kiran, what did you make of the challenge? And what did you? I'll also show some parts of his solution here. Uh, what did you make of the challenge, and what was the process you went about, giving us this pretty nice solution?
yeah. Yeah, I think before Cred, I think I've participated in like two more challenges. I think that's how I got to know like how to solve the product challenge and all.
Mm-hmm.
But when I knew what Cred was, but I've never used Cred.
Okay.
So I think that was probably what is the advantage for me, because first I read about like what Cred was supposed to be
Okay.
rather than using it. Like I see a lot of users when I saw for user comments on Kunal's LinkedIn page or Quora or like I just want to get like what is the user feedback on Quora and everywhere. It was everybody was talking about it as a credit card bill payment app,
Correct.
not
Correct.
like what Kunal wants to be it to be like
Gated community.
community sort of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Trustworthy people and all.
Yeah.
So I couldn't. I mean, when I started to use it, started to use it, it was good. I mean, the whole UI was good. I mean, the features were really good.
Yeah.
Then I thought the feature X about
Yeah.
what can be there. There were bits and pieces of it, like what I suggested, like 4 features clubbed
Yeah.
together,
I'll just
calling
pull
it
that
dynamic
out.
space.
I'll just pull that out. I think before we start there, I think across your channels. So this is
Okay,
not
okay.
your only submission. How do you go about putting this on? Like, what do you use? This is definitely not PowerPoint. So what are you using? You're using Figma. What are you using to just put your thoughts down and present this?
No, it's just Google Docs. That's all.
It looks pretty neat, you know. It looks like a Figma thing. Pretty nice theme
They
because
have a lot of templates.
okay,
I just like tried a lot of other templates, and
right,
I thought the standard template. Yeah,
great, right.
one of the
So
standard templates.
right, fair enough. So this is what you're talking about, and I think the main point was this, where you know you said where is it? Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, this one, Cred Club and Feature X. So basically, I think the
Yeah,
acronym Cred, right? That's what you were headed
yeah,
towards.
yeah. Yes, yes.
Yeah. So can you walk me through that? What are these Cred acronyms like CRED?
Yes, yeah, yeah. I actually wrote like what all features can be there. Like I was talking to my friends who you are like regularly using Cred
Yeah.
to get a first band expected because I've used it only for the like that week.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
still using it, but
Yeah.
I've used it only for the like first time.
Right.
So I got a few inputs like what can be improved or what are they looking for, and features like say Cred is basically what I've said suggested is C for consumption, R for rupee, E for experience, and D for discussion.
Right.
So I saw what needs like what are the how do people get engaged. So with the consumption part, like already they are giving like Cred gives us some sort of an analysis of your credit card, but not entirely, right? So not everybody uses credit card for everything. You use your Paytm for you like you using the UPI route or you using cash and all. So I
Yeah.
thought maybe you can add little features. There are a lot of apps right now, say for MoneyView and those sort of apps where they give a monthly analysis of your spend.
Yeah.
Cred
Yeah.
was also
Monthly
doing
spends.
that, but only
Yeah.
on your credit card analysis. I thought
Right.
maybe it will be cover entire what is your spend, so that when you know the entire spend, maybe they can suggest say packages, say a big basket premium or a Amazon Prime or something like that. I mean, like which will benefit
Actually, yes.
decreasing your cost, that sort of
Right.
thing.
Right. Right.
Similarly, on that route, I thought maybe they should also suggest on investments. Like once you know his spend patterns,
Yeah.
you know how like what's his income, what's his credit score. You can also say because everybody now goes into ELSs and mutual funds and everything,
Yeah.
but we rely entirely on the forums on the Google. I mean, nothing more. Not
Right.
everybody is like we don't what do you say have a wealth manager sort of. I
Yeah.
thought maybe that could be one of the features.
Yeah.
And the next one is experience. They're already doing it. They have a lot of packages they offer. Like right now it's mostly like things, not like experiences.
Yeah.
Like when you remember say country club or on you, they give these experiences, right? You like you
Right.
go for
Right.
a holiday
Right.
package or some
Not just a
sports event
coupon.
and all.
Not just a coupon or a
Yes, yes.
voucher. It's not the same for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Like even Kunal mentioned one of his like I think videos. He said like he like later point of time he want to conduct an event where all the Cred members in a city come up together and all that club
Yeah.
experience.
That'll be great.
So I thought maybe
That'll be great.
that experience part and the
Yeah.
final ending it with a discussion like user generated content that will keep more engaging. So to
Hmm.
kickstart it, I said let's put some incentive as coins. They're already giving it for every bill payment. Maybe they can give it through every like post they do. Like, this feature is already there on the site though. Like now
Okay.
only Cred does like on the blog they
Hmm.
push blogs.
One way.
But I thought when user also like there's more frequency. They do it I think once in a month or so.
Yeah.
But when users start doing it, there'll be more interaction. So
Yeah, and
yeah,
that
that's
ends
the
up being Cred, the acronym. In fact, I didn't get it. When I was reading this, I was like, "What is he talking about?" Oh, then I said, "Yeah, it's CRED," which I like. So I'll give you an honest. So I mean, solutions apart. I mean, so one part is you create a great solution, you give great ideas. The other is when you have such a suggestion, you need to motivate everybody to come in and say, "Okay, this is what you're building." And you're building Cred within Cred is what you're kind of doing, because then it rallies people. So I remember once earlier when I was working, we called something called Blitz. In fact, same word name we are using here, whereby we wanted to speed up payments. Now I could have called that thing boring speed up payments, but I used the word Blitz because it meant speeding up. So that kind of rallied.
Yeah.
This is the Blitz project. So this is like the Cred project. That really helps. That's what I like. That was part one. Part two was, the discussion was even more interesting. I think even Gandhar, who topped the challenge, had something very similar. And I think that has a lot to do with what Kunal also says. Kunal, even in a recent Ken article, was also talking about the same thing, whereby there is such lack of understanding in terms of finance, how to manage one's finance, how to use the credit cards, even amongst the affluent people. That such kind of I wouldn't call them gated sounds negative, but I would call them premium or exclusive communities that would really, and that's why we liked your suggestions. Apart from that, anything else that you learned in this challenge, something that had a takeaway, that created a thought that, of course, you became a Cred user, so Cred ko to wo fayda hua, But besides that, something else that you took away from the challenge, the overall experience, from this whole Cred challenge, and in general, actually, you've done. I think you've been part of almost all weekly. Correct me if I'm
I
wrong.
think
You've been part.
the first
Yeah,
season, yes, all of
yeah,
it.
you're part of them. Yeah. So, what was your
All of it.
experience like? This whole thing. What was your experience? Any takeaways that you
Uh, yeah, one I've become a user for all those apps.
had? Oh,
Basically, Big
वो तो
Basket,
करना ही पड़ेगा.
Ludo King,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah. Some of them were interesting apps, right? Ludo King was completely
uh,
out of the whole understanding of
even the Cure
product.
Fit, done it for 2 weeks and still there
Yeah.
and all that.
You're still using it? अरे यार, I
No,
thought.
no, no, no. I've just used it for 2 weeks. That's all.
चलो चलो ठीक है. तो वो तो assumption सही था कि most people will go back and not use it. ठीक है.
Yes,
Great.
yes, yes,
So
yes.
you use these products.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, you go ahead. Sorry.
No, I mean, one part was, trying to critically understand. Normally, what you do is like you're using an app and the feature is there. That's all. You're not thinking really much. Why is the feature there?
Yeah.
Is there a reason behind it
Yeah.
and all that?
Yeah.
Like, are they
That
trying to
level
capture
two.
it?
That level 2 and then level
Yeah.
3. Why is this so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is this? Like, why
Yeah.
is Instagram put like for the Twitter thing? Why have they come up with what is it called?
Please.
Please,
The
yeah.
name is also gone. I mean,
and I'm a regular Twitter user.
oh
It's
God.
not like
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. I have a friend who just recently joined Twitter. I'm gonna share this feedback with him. कि यार अभी तो नाम भी भूल गया. Forget about feature करता क्या है. Fair enough. Yeah. Level 2. I think that is one
behind
part.
every feature.
Yeah.
Not just features. I mean, what is the users they're trying to cater to? Because, like, say for Cred, right? I mean, they are trying to cater a particular type of a community, or rather a premium community or something. I mean, they have a target segment.
Right.
They do not introduce features for like any random thing.
people.
I mean, they shouldn't be losing. Like one of the ones you had suggested, saying that they will not go end up creating something because it's in the very famous right now. Say for Ludo King, like Paytm did that, but why, I don't know why they've done.
That kind of depreciates the value of the
That's
entire product. That depreciates the value of the product if you do whatever is in the hype kind of place. Fair point. That actually makes a lot of sense.
I liked all your discussions though. I mean, after every we have these debrief sessions after every submission.
That's great.
They're really insightful, and all the other submissions are also good. Like I've always like subscribed to so that I'll check the other submissions, how people are doing it. Like really good solutions and good analysis rather.
Great. That's great to hear. And thank you so much for taking time out. This first one, I mean, I was a little nervous also, but very frankly, I generally am not about, shooting, but this format is new for me, and we're going to do more of these. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you like this video and if you like this content and this kind of content, do put a like. I'm sure, Kiran will also share this with a wider audience. It's meant to showcase, the name is showcase because it's meant to showcase the talent that's there on UXAct. So do like this video if you find it interesting. And if you want to see similar such videos on a YouTube channel, we're going to put them up in a series and some other content. Do subscribe to our channel. That's pretty much it for this first one. Hopefully there'll be much more coming. Thank you so much once again, Kiran. Bye-bye for now. Bye. Bye.